Alright, we are back with some Tahm Kench, Grandmaster. So, the reason why I picked Tahm Kench in this game is partially because it's been a while since I've played Tahm Kench, but more so because the enemy team has all these champs. Here, let me get a good jungle tracking ward here. They go for that invade. The least I can do is get a ward in return. Um, and I'll just base here, I guess. It's a bit risky what I'm doing just now, but we got away with it. Anyways, the reason why I picked Tahm Kench is because they have a Aphelios Thresh, which is a pretty strong combo, and R80 carry turned out to be Varus. There's a couple ways that I could go with that. I could pick something like a Zyra or a Karma, and go like super poke heavy and keep them down with like double comet, something like that. But the rest of their team seemed kind of annoying for Varus with Ari and Trundle. Kind of hard, difficult things for Varus to navigate without some help. So I was thinking that I would go with a champion that has a little bit more utility to help out Varus in some way. And I was thinking about certain enchanters that I could go. I just didn't really land on anything that I really liked. So instead, we have gone with Tahm Kench. And I think Tahm Kench is a good option. They have all these pick CCs. And so hopefully we can benefit from having Tahm Kench ult on our team. So far the lane has gone pretty nice. We haven't seen Trundle on the... Wow. Surprised that that didn't hit. Surprised we didn't see Trundle on that ward. I guess it shouldn't be too surprising. He just started his blue side and his pathing bot. If I play that a little better, the trade is like really good for us actually. Even though they landed hook on me. If I land my Q, the trade is like totally fine for us. My Varus is taking a little bit more poke than I would like. But we know Trundle is definitely pathing bot. So, have to keep that in mind. Another thing, obviously we have poke Varus, so we're not really looking for any crazy all-ins, just short trades at most. Wait, is my Varus crazy? What? I could have... My Q obviously kind of went the wrong way. I could have hit Aphelios, but... What in the world are you doing, Varus? I can't really do anything with the wave here. I think I just have to base. Not really much I can do. This is somewhere where I would buy boots, but I have free boots for my runes because I have spellbook, so no boots for me here. Okay, this game is looking like it's going to be a bit of a struggle. I really... Jesus, let's go. I have no idea how my Varus ended up dead under our tower with him having barrier and me having heal. He must have flashed exceedingly late because I was even trading back pretty well. Like I landed my W. Wow. No Q. Need to make sure I hit my next Q if possible. This game is just looking done. 0 to 6 is pretty rough. Okay, nice. I at least zoned them from hitting my Varus too much there, but my condition is slowly deteriorating, and so is Varus's. Okay. I just really, really have to make sure we actually know where the Thresh is, and he's not just, like, basing for free in our face or something. I wasn't super worried about dying there, but they obviously could have played it way more aggressively, so I'm thankful that they didn't. Okay. They will be doing Dragon. I'm not too bothered by that. Okay, Varus can just last hit those himself. Nice. I think I'm just gonna go Exhaust, so that we have that extra defensive option. Okay. I don't know where my AD carry is looking, but it must not be at us in lane, because what in the world is that? It's a shame. I'm trying to find where the Aphelios is basing there with my Q. I actually kind of want the Thresh to base. I don't want to have to deal with him when pushing out the wave here. He probably should have canceled his own base, to be honest with you. I'm surprised he didn't. At least we get this wave out. I need to find somewhere to go that isn't bot lane, because this is not working. My AD is really, really briefing. I can't believe that they're playing like this. But I don't really have many options, so best I can do is drop a ward somewhat around mid. Keep our jungle entrances kind of nice and warded, and that's kind of all there is. At this point now, it's in my better interest sometimes for me to allow the Varus to get hit by the CC first, and then obviously ult him out of the CC. While we're both full HP though, that's not necessarily the case. Like here, the enemy bot lane's going a little crazy because they're getting a roam. What in the world is going on? I mean, great Varus ulti. I'm happy for that. I'm just gonna W here. Nice. Dude. Oh. Sorry, Syndra. I don't know. I think I could have just let her take that. Obviously, I would have preferred ulting the Varus, but he was kiting away from me. I mean, I went in and I was like trying to turn back real quick and eat him, but I don't know, man. I'm not gonna flash. I'm not gonna flash to eat him. That's for sure. I think I'm gonna finish the locket first, even though Merc Treads are great, and I would love to get Merc Treads, and I will get them. That was definitely a turn in the right direction for our game. Aphelios even flashed. So Even though Varus died, I'm really happy with that. Syndra got a kill for herself and an assist. I didn't steal her assist, luckily. Holy moly. That is some damage from Kha'Zix. I like that. I'm gonna walk in here just to see if they have a ward. No ward for them. It's important that I don't underestimate this enemy bot lane by any means. We're in a really great spot now, honestly. But we are the poke lane. We need to just get our poke off. Oh, he almost denied his Aphelios cannon there. They have a ward in this bush, so I will sweep it in a couple seconds. That's kind of... I think we should have just pushed that wave from the beginning. I'm okay with what's going on now. Like, these guys are just going to get their wave and push it right when they get here. Most likely. But I really don't have much else to do. So I'm going to stay. And maybe we can kill Aphelios. Nice. We're coming back into this game really solidly, actually. Not sure. The Aphelios is playing just out of my range, so there's not much I can do. See, I would Tahm Kench W there. Oh my god, I took the cannon. I didn't have a stack left, unfortunately. Run! Nice. We trade killed 2v4, and I got out and didn't flash. And I still I even have my heal too. I guess it came up. Yeah. It was underneath my ghost. Okay. I was just making sure not to W in full view of what in the world is going on here? I didn't want to W in full... Oh my god, that's the enemy Aphelios. What? How did that happen? I'm just so confused. Like, how that Aphelios is there. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say at all. How did that turn into that? Did we get like we got Aatrox TP'd on, or was it the biggest mid gap ever or something? Oh, okay, biggest mid gap ever. I like it. I'm not sure what's happening. We saw Thresh top recently, so I'm gonna get that vision around mid, but I'm also going to stay around bot because my Varus is actually like pretty strong, and we're in a position where we could really punish this Aphelios. Ah, I could have locketed. I knew I had something else I could do there, but... Got Aphelios' flash, got RETP. That secures us a win topside, so I'm really not even sad about that. There's just a little part of me that thinks like maybe we can get a little bit more if I lock it and don't get one shot. Because I lock it, then I get my Q off, then I can E and buy more time, but we're just 2v4, so it's not a real thing. Varus has both his sums up though, which is good. I just have to make sure I don't fall into some fiesta. At this point, absolutely at this point, I need to play around my Kha'Zix. He is really strong. I would like my Varus to be around me mid so that okay, well, there goes the playing around my Kha'Zix part. I'm walking to bot. It's gonna take a while, but I'm coming. Nice. They tried to cheese Varus. Okay. Locketed for the assist. Nice. Now, I don't think there's anybody I have to be afraid of here. It's just Aphelios. Aphelios and Thresh, I should say. Just gonna get some wards down and then base. This is an extremely solo queuey game. I'm not really getting, you know, I'm not sure what I want yet. I'm not really getting much chance to work with people. Random stuff is just happening, and I'm having to respond to it. So, I don't know. We should definitely calm down on the forcing random stuff to happen. I think our jungler should make his way towards playing with me and Varus more, because he's kind of just going to make solo plays here. And I don't hate it, but it forces me and Varus to play towards him. Oh. Oh, wow. See, but if we do play towards him and we're successful in that, it looks quite nice. That is something I will say. Oh, my Locket saved her too. My Locket saved her, but she got pulled back. I'll just body block here. You're not going to let him live, right? Nice. That was worded. I think my next summoner is just going to be... I don't know. I could change it to TP in like a pinch, so I shouldn't change it yet. My Kha'Zix is really active. Just gotta be able to keep up with him. Okay. Oh god. Okay, and this is why I didn't change, because now I can have TP. And that is pretty crazy what just happened, because Kha'Zix totally sold us there to... Oh, 16 HP on the tower. Kha'Zix like mega sold us from killing Aatrox to going to kill the Aphelios. So he went and solo killed Aphelios and it left us to die. Unfortunately, the whole entire enemy team was there, which is surprising to say the least. But I don't think this is good for the enemy team. I think this will end up to being pretty good for us. I have my ulti. Yeah. I'm just gonna W in. Oh. Where is everybody? Ah! They actually let me out. Almost out. Well, we got the Otacon, so it's not worth it. But this game is so hectic and dumb. And oh man, it's actually crazy. There's no structure in this game at all. You can't say it's not solo queue. Boy, is it solo queue. The game plan is still the same though. Honestly, I'm probably gonna put my Knight's Vow on Kha'Zix at this point. Like, my Varus isn't totally useless or anything. He's actually like fine. I wouldn't say he's particularly strong, but he's fine. But I don't know. If Kha'Zix dies, it doesn't seem like we have much chance. Okay. Oh my god. We're killing you, buddy. Dude, those were some of the biggest Syndra stuns I have ever seen, actually. That's crazy. Let me tank the minion here. I think we can take their inhib and not be upset about it. Let's just leave. Let's just leave. If I can get this base off, I can. Nice. Then it's really good. Because we have pretty good preliminary vision before Dragon. To see what the enemy team is looking to do. Looking like Camille is... Oh, actually kills. That's Gorilla Jones right there. We love to see that. But we were a little greedy in their base there, but we're set up quite well to take Dragon. Relieve the burden of them potentially having Soul Point. Very nice. Allows us to further scale, and we scale really well. Okay, that's some of the power of Tahm Kench. I don't really want to force anything stupid there. Okay. Well, we got a nice tree tower. I do not have my ulti, so I would like to take this nice and slowly. Got some decent vision down bot side. Now Baron's coming up. Our split pusher has great vision for now while we transition our control up to top side. Very happy about that. I do not want to see Varus do this. I want to just root, please. This is very greedy. It's technically not wrong to get the side wave, but I don't like how greedy it is. I love to have Ghost. See now god, man. Why can't we just groove? Okay, not sure what's happening, but I'm just gonna base. Like, just what I was worried about would happen with Varus going top and Syndra sitting mid. I was worried about Varus getting picked off, but they sent everybody at Syndra when we went to go cover Varus for one wave. You know, like, it's great that he gets the cannon minion, right? But it just ruins our plans for the next minute plus. So I'm not a fan. It's just not worth the risk. It's a risk reward thing and it's not worth it. Okay. Camille does have her TP up. Okay, she's just TPing straight into the middle of mid lane. We have a ton of control over Baron here. I just have to keep in mind I'm not really... Oh. Oh god. My whole team's dead. Nice. Okay. I knew that if I lived long enough for the Syndra stun to come out, we actually win that, because my Syndra is so strong for whatever reason, even though she was kind of losing early game, from what I recall. She is so strong. I don't know why everybody decided to run it down, but, you know, the start of the fight kind of got me nervous because it started with me ulting Syndra for no reason, because she flashed out for no reason, and then I ulted her at the same time, so it's kind of awkward, you know, but wasn't a great start to the fight, regardless of whose fault it was. And then the other side of the fight kind of ran it down too. But at least we get free dragon. Get control into their bot side. We see Aphelios top, so we should have complete control of bot side here. And I'm not worried about walking in whatsoever. Nice. Like I said, not really sure what the enemy team is doing here. They decided to fight with having their... they had their AD and jungle on vision elsewhere. Following here, so I can save. Okay. I'm saving everybody that I can. What an insane game of League this has been. Good lord. I feel like, I don't know what it is, or what it's like to watch, but I felt like I did not have any time at all to gather my thoughts or think or say anything really useful. Maybe I did say things that were useful. Please let me know. I think I played pretty well, like quite well, um, and intelligently, as far like as much as I could, I guess. But that game was, I don't know, that was a tough one for me to like. It felt like my train of thought just kept getting interrupted on repeat, and I could not stop stop and think about anything. But wow, let me know what you guys think. Um, Always appreciate the feedback as usual. Um, I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit here, but anyways, yeah, I will see you all next time.